So
Away.
we're using bands, and bands are, as you know, completely optional. So you can drop the bands if you want to drop the bands at any point. So we grab them. Oh, we're listening. We tie them around our legs.
Justin Jaws to tie it in a Mr. Grey kind of way, because that's what we are.
Mr. Grey.
Oh God, don't go to this conversation right now.
Not now, wrong.
Recording a program.
Not shades of grey.
Shades of grey.
You want to get your band very tight, but not so much that you can't move.
I don't know. I was showing the legs.
Not as tight as your muscles.
This will shave your legs. Not as tight as your muscles.
Ow.
Oh.
If you've got flesh exposed, it's actually a lot of the exercises are easier. Maybe if you're a girl. Okay, so once you've got your band tied up, bring yourself to the floor. Send your arms down by your sides. Just make sure everything's aligned. Tuck your shoulder blades under a little bit. And then just part your feet and knees, a couple of more inches. And then we're going to inhale, imprint spine. And then go back to neutral. So breath in, on the exhale, imprint your spine. What's funny?
I'm just trying to work out what imprint the spine is. So
The guy who's
Like
got
pelvic
my
tilt?
Pilates class for years. Little pelvic tilt.
it's isn't it?
Closing the lower back gap. And then releasing again. So just gentle in and out movement, very subtle movement. 2 more. And on the second one, we lift the hips up into a bridge. Beginning to just slightly open out through the knees. And then dropping the buttocks straight down. The inhale. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, release down. So just moving in and out. Spread the toes. Feel every part of your feet grounded to the floor. Squeeze the butt cheeks at the top. And give me 5 more big repetitions, just lifting up and lowering down. Try and get ourselves warm in this freezing cold room. So I'm coming up doing my last one. Big lift up, we pause at the top, we lift our heels up off the floor. Keeping our hips up, we just press our heels back down and lift our heels back up. Just 10 times. And that just mobilizes your ankles and works a little bit more into the lower calf muscles. Still keep those butt cheeks squeezed. Four more, squeeze it. One more. And lower the heels, roll out through the spine. Hit the floor, squeeze the belly, lift the legs up to tabletop. And we're going to inhale, tap the toes to the floor, exhale, lift them back up again. Just pivoting from the hips and waking up the lower tummy muscles. Shoulders stay relaxed. Inhale down. And make sure you just feel a little bit of resistance on that band. So the legs are a little bit wider than they usually would be. The feet go wider with the knees. Squeeze that belly in tight. We need 5 more in these legs. Breathing in to tap, breathing out to lift. Two. And then drop the feet down to the floor. Take a breath in. Take the feet a tiny bit wider at the knee. We're going to lift those hips back up again. Squeeze open through the hips at the top. So feel a little bit of rolling motion into the outer edge of the ankle. Inhale, keep the rib cage high as you lower your bum to the ground and then lift everything back up again. Keeping the knees wide the whole time. So squeeze and release. So this starts to make its way around the outside of the buttocks into the outer thighs, into those abductor muscles. You've got to keep your legs wide the whole time and a tiny bit more weight into the outer edges of the feet. Tapping down, lifting up, big moves. Come on, press up, big squeeze, 8 more. Open the knees, another inch. Give me lots of heat building up in our buns today. 5, 4, 3, last 2, come on, lift up. One more, big lift, and then we roll it out. Just let the knees fall in slightly to take the resistance off the band, so they just have a brief little moment of doing nothing, those buttocks. Then lift the legs back up to tabletop again, arms to stay relaxed. Then bring the big toes together, lift them slightly higher than the knees and open the knees out. We go back to those pivot from the hips, tapping the toes down, lifting up, but you've got that kind of opening, that diamond shape through the legs this time. Take it through your breath. Maybe one more, take the toes a little bit further forward. 7 more. The last 3, open those knees a tiny bit wider. One more. And pop the feet down, get the knees just release a little bit. Now, tuck the knees back in towards your chest, arms come wide to a T shape, and let the knees drop all the way over to the left side. That right arm is going to lift up towards the sky, and then twist towards the left hand and drop the left hand, so you're now completely on your side. The underneath arm, the left arm, it's going to bend, so you're relaxing like a pillow. And the knees are kind of at a 90-degree angle. Top up, we simply lift, open, and reach it out towards the floor, twisting the body. Keep the hips still, the rest of the body twist. Bring it back in. Go again. Lift it up, twist, follow the arm, keep the abs squeezed, feel that lovely rotation, and that lovely stretch through the chest. You're going to do one more like this. Bring it all the way back. And then this time, we take the arm up over the head. We take a big rotation all the way, massive circles, sweeping all the way down by the thigh, rotating back to join. You're going to do 3 large circles here. One more big circle, open out, squeeze, reach. Pause, reverse that circle 3 times on the side. And every time you go a little bit further with that circle. One more. And then bring the hand down in front of your chest. Fingertips on the floor, relax through the shoulder, lift the top leg up. Extend the leg out in front of you. Point the toe to bend the knee and pop the legs back together again. So we lift, we extend, we point the toe to bend and we drop back down. When you lift that leg, don't let the foot be higher than the knee. The knee needs to be slightly higher than the foot. Then you know you're working your abductors. So this is an exercise we've done a lot without bands. So therefore it's 10 times worse with a band. It won't take long for that active lat to start kicking in and that heat to build. So 2 more like this. Hold your next one out straight. Lift the leg up a little bit more. Point the toe, bend the knee, extend the leg, flex the foot. Point, extend as you flex and bend that leg. Press. Keep the thighs aligned, the thighs are dead still. Have a look at your legs, make sure there's that low toe is coming in front of your hip. 8, 7, lift the knee higher. 6, 5, lift it higher. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold, pulse it up and down. Let's do it. Come on, squeeze it. That should be happening. If it's not, take that leg higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it down. Give it a little breather. Slide up onto your elbow. Lift up into a half plank. Squeeze the underneath of your waistline. Squeeze that buttock to raise up a little bit higher. Okay, you're going to do some little pulses here. If you want to make it harder, come onto your toes and do them here. 8, 7, 6, push the floor away, get those hips higher. 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Take the arm up and stretch and lift the hips up. Get higher, hold it, reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're coming down onto that hip. Then we're going to take the hand behind us, bend the knees, and lean into your left buttock. This is where it starts to get really exciting. A little bit of nastiness about to happen. Straighten your legs. So the bottom leg, the left leg does not move. Our top leg is going to press away and come back in again. So you're going to start feeling the right side of your obliques. If it gets too much, bend your left foot, put it to the floor, and just move your right leg without your left leg up in the air. Okay, because it's the right side of your obliques you want working. So if you rest your left leg, it's going to take the emphasis away from your left side. Otherwise, keep that leg dead straight. 8, 7, pull out of your shoulders, don't sink in. 5, 4, 3, get those thighs a little bit higher up into the sky. Last one. Pause. Bottom leg, down, up, down, up. So this time you can drop the right foot and work the left foot. Pull out the chest, pull out your shoulders. Come on, get those legs up high. I'm on my own, I'm on my own. 7 more.
Do it.
The last 5, we're all going to do with our legs in the air. Come on, let's do it. 5, 4, lift your right leg higher. 3, 2, last one. Now briefly drop down. Don't fall out of it, just take a quick rest. Lift up tall. Last exercise, 10 of them. You ready? We're all going to do this together. Knees in, legs straight. And we open out to wide V and close. 9, 8, lift up. See if you can stand that left buttock. Straighten your knees. 5, come on, wider. 4, lift your thighs in. 3, last 2. One more. And release it. Come up onto your hands. And take a little side stretch. You can stay here, or you can come back to here. Not the best exercise, that's horrible. So push your right hip up towards the sky to get side stretching your left side, your right side. So you're stretching like that. Yeah, so your rib cage is going up to the ceiling. That's it. And then just release. Flip your feet around and onto your hands and knees. Bye.
Oh, I thought you'd get upset, but I'm balanced.
Okay, hands and knees up. Lift the right knee. Let's press the right knee up. Now, if you want a little bit of a balance
Pinching the head.
challenge, just squeeze your left shoulder blade and pull your elbow in and do it like that. So isolation of the left arm and just pressing up and down that right foot. This is where it's better to have your flesh. Left leg, you just slip.
No. So when it does slip, it just takes the hair and squeezes it.
Come on. 13. 14. 15. Got 5 more to stick on. Big press up. 5. Squeeze that butt cheek. 4. Abs tight. 3. Last 2. 1 more. Hand down. Keep the leg up. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. But I want you to lift that knee 4 or 5 inches higher. So it's lined up with your hips. Come on. Pull. 7. 8. Last 2. 9. And 10. Drop it down. Bring yourself down to your elbows. Slide your bottoms back so your elbows extend and your head and chest melt between the arms. So we've got an exercise with 2 options, maybe 3. Slide back onto those elbows, tuck your toes under, and then hover your knees. And you might just be happy staying here. That's fine. If you can, lift your right leg back up. Flex the foot and pulse here. Yeah, let's do it. Left knee practically hovering off the ground, or both knees hovered, staying there, isolating abs on. Yeah? 8, 7, 6. Come on, squeeze it out. 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 more. And release. Slide it back again. Now I'm going to roll up and back onto your bottoms, into the center of your mat. Roll it down. Hug your knees in for a moment. Just a little roll around side to side. Okay, pop those feet down onto the ground. Arms down by your side, slides your shoulder blades under. Inhale, exhale. Lift up into a bridge. Squeeze the hips, squeeze the buttocks on me to lift the hips. And then we're going to just simply pull the left knee in, drop it down, pull the right knee in, drop it down. Keeping our hips as equal as possible. So you're very subtly shifting from one side to the other without letting the other side drop. Is it the hairs and the flesh?
Yeah. Every time you move, it's like.
It's false now.
It helps take it away from the actual pain of the exercise though, right?
Yeah, it's all well.
8 more. Hips up a little bit more.
It's catching your car, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's getting the hair in your car. Each time you straighten out.
Warning, do not wear shorts with hairs on your legs. 2, 1 more. Hips up. Heel toe those feet wider. To get really strong kind of resistance on those thighs. Now squeeze the butt, almost tilt your pelvis a little bit more up towards the sky, and just pulse open, little movements, those legs. Going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Lift up. 10 more passes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring the legs closer together so they're practically touching, and lift the legs up to tabletop. We're going to take our right leg up, and we're going to take our left arm up. So the left leg stays dead still where it is. Yeah, that one doesn't move. We're going to reach up towards the toes of the right foot. Then drop the arm and the leg away. And lift all the way back up. 10 of these. 1. Try and keep that right leg straight. 2. 3. 4. If you want more, keep your head up, shoulders up the whole time. 5. 6. 7. 3 more, keep the same pace. 8. 9, last 1. And 10. Bend the knees, drop your feet. Take your arm wide, arms wide, T-shape. Lift the knees and put them all the way over to the right. Let them settle. Okay, that left arm is going to come up all the way over. So you start to rotate all the way onto the right side and drop the hands together. Then fold the underneath arm underneath your head and make sure everything's aligned. Fingertips on the floor in front of your shoulder, in front of the chest, and lift that left arm up, follow it, and then reach away. Draw the abs in, so your hips are moving. That's 1. So my knees don't move from their position. Okay, so on our next one, we're going to rotate. So we reach away, come back. We're going to take the arm up and over the back of the head, reach it all the way around, stop at that chest level. Oh no, sorry, don't bring it all the way around to the big circle. 1. So continue that big circle, going a little bit further every time. 2. 3. 3. 1 more. 4. And then we simply reverse it. We scoop the arm down by the hip, follow the hand, reach away, all the way up and overhead. Use this opportunity to really reach and stretch, breathe and go further. This is the nice part. Those knees need to be in front of your hip bones. Tuck them up if they're not already there. Last 1. And then bring that arm all the way around. Bend the elbow, drop the fingertips to the floor. So those knees are in front of your hip bones, yeah? Abs on, lift the top leg up. Straighten the leg out in front of you. Point the toe to bend the knees back and then lower the leg back down. So as you extend the leg, you flex the foot. The knee and the ankle stay in one alignment. And make a real conscious effort of slightly turning the knee up towards the sky, which means the foot needs to turn slightly up as well. So toes pointed upwards. They've got ice cold fingers. So everybody else warm. Warm. Tepid.
Really.
I like it. People work like a sweat. Come on, let's keep it going. Get those legs a little bit higher, a little bit more lengthened. 2 more. Second one, stays out. So straighten it out and point the toes. Bend the heel to the bottom, extend the leg forward. Bend and extend. Bend, extend. Keep that pace going. 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, 8. Don't let the knees drop. 9. Hold it out. Hold it. 10, 9. Get it higher. 7, 6. Higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Let it do nothing. Come up onto your right elbow. Bring your knees back and take it up into a side plank. So the options being your knees and your feet, and we start to press the hips up and down, really slowly, down and up, down and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze that butt cheek underneath. Remember, you're trying to make a beautiful arch through the body. Hold your last one up into the air. Lift it higher. Take that arm and reach up and overhead and stretch the whole body as you lift higher to the sky. Just a 10-second hold, lifting up a little bit more. Last 5 seconds. And then we gently drop that down to the floor. Here goes the fun bit. You ready for the fun bit?
Yeah.
Bring that left hand behind. Come onto your right butt cheek. Pull your knees in to start with. And then lift out your shoulders. Straighten your legs. Bottom leg doesn't move. Top leg drops down towards the floor, back up again. So now working the left side of your legs. Remember your option is drop the right foot and just work that left leg. You're still going to get a workout if you release that leg. You missed this.
I missed it.
Yeah. We've got 6 more to do on that leg.
Yeah. September's holiday again.
Lift those sides, higher up, everybody, come on, lift them up, lift them up. 1 more. Then we hold the legs together at the top, and we drop the bottom one down and up. Option, left foot to the ground. Make sure you're not sinking into your shoulders. I felt myself sinking them. If you're going to drop the left foot, the right leg needs to stay dead straight. 8, 9, 6 more. Come on. Lift up tall. Thighs closer in towards you. 3. Come on. Higher legs. 1 more. And then bend the knees, put them down for a brief moment. Brief moment. Take yourself back up. Roll onto that right butt cheek. Hands here, lift tall, squeeze the abs, get your thighs closer in towards your chest this time, and then kick your legs straight up to the sky. Point the toes and open out. 10, 9, 8, lift taller. 6, 5, don't give up on this one. Come on, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up onto your hands. Push your hips to the sky. Reach the left arm over. Or even better, just lift up to here. And you'll get a deeper stretch. Lovely side bend. Hips to the sky. Fingertips down towards the floor. Arch the body. And then just bring your bottom back down, around, hands and knees again. Been a long old time since we've done a full session with bands around the legs, right?
Yeah.
Probably years. So you've probably never done it.
Couple of years. It's been a couple of years, thankfully.
Yeah, just enough time for the hair to grow back.
Yeah, I've had an old short haircut, haven't you?
Oh, me, yeah.
Round the back,
Yeah,
long on top. Is
yeah.
that in trend?
No, it's the other way around, isn't it? On trend, love it.
I don't know what's in trend. Right, let's do this.
Well, it's never fashionable.
Left leg, come up and down.
Business at the front, parts at the back.
If you want more of a challenge, squeeze the right shoulder blade, just isolating here. You can tuck your toes on that right foot.
Into a festival with no showers for the week.
Oh, you better shave it all off then,
Yeah.
the whole shebang. And hope it grows back quick.
Not Funk Fest, is it?
No, end of the road.
12, we've got 8 more to do. Big hamstring curl. What is it about everyone going to festivals this year? It's like festival crazy. There's always someone going to a festival. Quite jealous.
So many of them.
2 more than ever.
Yeah.
Okay, drop the hand to the floor. Lift that left leg back up again. Oh, no, we're not. Tuck our toes, sorry. Drop down to your elbows. Lift the knees. Stay here, that's enough for you, and just engage your abs. If you want more, lift the left leg and flat foot to the ground, the ceiling, and pose. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Right knee just hover off the ground. You can just stay in your hover. Breathe. 8, 7, 6. Squeeze it. 4, 3, 2. Last one. And release. Child's pose. Roll up. Flip around. Come back to the center of our mats. And we roll to the floor. This time, bring your feet so they're touching and the knees touching. Thighs squeezed. Slide your shoulder blades under. Inhale, exhale, lift up into a bridge. Okay, the challenge here is to squeeze your thighs together, hold them, squeeze them and hold them. That's all you need to do. And then little tiny pulse presses. And they are little mini ones at the very top. Just pressing, squeezing those thighs together, dead tight. So you're working complete opposite muscles into those adductors. Squeeze them and make a real conscious point of that point of that hip press, extra squeeze the inner thighs. Come on. Make the movements a little bit bigger now. Press. 20, 19, 18. Squeeze the thighs. 16. Squeeze them harder. 14. Everything engaged around those thighs. 10, 9, 8. Squeeze them more. 6, 5, 4, 3. Come on. Hold. Squeeze. And then release. Let the knees gently fall out. The band kind of catches them, relaxes them. Okay, before we go into that wonderful stretch, stage, lift the knees to tabletop. Extend your left leg to the sky. Right leg, tabletop, isolated, does not move. Right arm to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, reach up to the crunch. Take a breath in. Exhale, keep away. Inhale, back in. It's not a fast moving exercise. 2. That head
It's the
again.
run on the car.
3,
It catches the car.
4. He looks how. 5. If you want more, lift the head and shoulders and stay there. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, big reach up. And then hug those knees in. Little roll side to side. Opportunity now to untie your band. Come to the side, slide your hands over the thighs and bring yourself up seated. The favourite part, the stretching part.
Yes.
It's not everyone's favourite part though, is it?
Everything do the stretch.
Slide your right foot into the inner thigh. If you know you can't catch your foot with that left leg straight, and fold the band in half and loop it around the ball of the foot. And then sit yourself up tall. So if you can catch the foot, sit yourself up tall there. Or even if you can't catch the foot, sometimes it's quite nice to use the band. So lift up tall, shoulder blades back behind. Exhale, drive forward, and then soften the spine and come down, stretch that left hand straight. Just fold the band in half. Lovely. So you're using your arms to drive your chest down, but your shoulders stay relaxed. Miss you when you're not here.
I can't even, my back's straight, that's it, that's as far as it will go.
That's fine.
Ridiculous.
Just keep working on it.
I've been saying that for 4 years.
Take a couple more breaths here, just going that little bit deeper, 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 deeper. You should always do your hamstring stretch with bent knee though.
But it's kind of is bent. Does that make sense?
Roll up. Take that leg wide. If you want to grab a couple of blocks and sit on a couple of blocks, it might work better for you.
So I'm trying to bend it.
Okay. Turn towards that leg and grab the band with your right arm, and the left hand comes down by your side. So if you can grab your foot, grab your foot. Lift and lengthen, and let's drop down to that left leg. So this is fabulous for your lower back. The more you bend your right arm, the more you can separate the rib cage, dive down, and get your nose to that knee. Think stay. Keep reaching, keep breathing, keep going further. Take one more breath. Ease it up. Come back to sitting and bend that left knee. Left hand catches the band. Right hand on the right knee, lift up. And open the arm up towards the sky and look towards that hand. So open the chest, but lift the spine. Then come over into a side bend. And this might be enough for you. If you can go further, use that left arm, wedge inside that leg to then turn, twist and reach. So you're trying to look underneath your shoulder and extend the elbow and reach the fingers. Wings getting cold. So keep going, keep twisting, keep turning, and ground your right hip bone down into the floor so your right butt cheek's firmly there. And then raise that arm up and release. Take your left foot in front of your right and just come forward. So making sure your right foot is slightly tucked in, but then the left foot is a little bit further away. And then you'll get stretched into the left hip.
Which one you got?
Left foot in front of right.
I was looking in the mirror. Yeah, that's right.
You've got it wrong now, but don't worry about it.
Got it wrong. You said left foot in front of the right.
Yeah. Oh yes, sorry,
So you're looking, you got it.
that's confusing.
Exactly. Now
Let's
you
not
know
use,
why I was,
use that mirror.
now you know why I was struggling.
Yeah. Okay, lift it up. Slide your right leg out. If you need a band, grab a band, lip it around the ball of your foot. Sorry, guys. Leg in front of you to start with. So front of the hip bone, so everything's square on. And then so always sit nice and tall before you do anything. Leave your bottom behind as you take your chest forward and then drop.
I'm about 23 years old.
Yeah. It reminds me of when I lived in Dubai.
I lived in the caravan.
And one of my friends was called David Gray.
Really?
Lived in a caravan.
Yeah. That's lamentable. It was a static caravan.
Okay. Come on, take that leg wide.
Months, 10 months.
Was that a fun part below? Grab the band with your left hand, right hand onto the floor. Turn towards that leg, lift up, and then go far as you can. So we want to get into the lower back, rib cage, lat.
We get to a bend.
And just really breathe. Need 4 more breaths in. Okay, ease it up. Bend that knee, right hand catches the band, wedge it inside, turn back, left hand and left knee to lift up tall. Then we open the arm up to line up with the other arm. Lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder, look up towards that hand. Then begin to side bend, and that might be fine for you. Go as deep as you want, slide the leg away, but keep the arm wedged inside the leg to help that rotation, that reach, pushing your left hip down towards the floor. What festival are you going to, Mark?
End of the road,
No, is it the end of the road?
in Dorset somewhere, around the forum in there.
That sounds like it's for like really, really old people. They're not really old. End of the road, the last day of the festival.
That's probably
Lift the arm. Come up.
end of the road for you.
Yeah. Really?
The music,
Yes.
what sort of music?
Legs out.
Sort of alternative rock and pop type stuff. Very obscure bands. Not that I know
Oh, that'd be interesting. Try and get those feet beautifully flexed, pointing towards the sky. Hands in the middle, and you're just going to first of all just walk with a soft spine.
of. Best absolutely.
Then catch the underneath of your calves or thighs or feet, and then lengthen the spine, and then drive down. You take your hands around the outsides of your particular legs,
My particular legs.
and then use your arms to go.
As far as it goes.
So go as far as you can, just drive yourself forward, towards like that, help us pull, help it up.
Stretch.
Give me a hand. Okay? So everybody lift up tall, and then fold one more time. Ready for that in the thighs. Hamstring.
Yeah, nice.
Lower back tall.
Not yet.
Hold it, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2,
No back.
And then carefully walk it back, bring those legs in.
So that bit there.
Take your right foot in front of your left. Sit tall. And then just come forward and stretch out that right butt cheek, hip area, head and chest down. What people pay me to do to them.
I know, it's fine. I wish I could afford to pay you to do that to me 3 times a week. And I might actually have some flexibility.
If I could afford it, I'd pay for me for 5 days a week.
I was gonna say, how much Pilates do you do? How many hours a week do you do?
I'll tell you about it. Okay, walk yourself in, bring your hands onto your knees, sit tall. Get yourself a little bit more comfortable. Open your arms, slide your fingertips behind you, press into the floor and lift your chest. So we're going the absolute opposite in the spine. Squeeze the shoulder blades and lift the chest high. Walk back into center. Bring your arms up high. And as always, we bring our hands down, we bow, we clap.
Okay.
Thank you as always.
Colin.
Because I 45